It's an unfortunate thing, but over the last couple of years, when someone mentions Baylor University, one of the first things that comes to mind is the murder of Patrick Dennehy. Talented players left the Waco campus, guys like Lawrence Roberts, guys like John Lucas, who went to Oklahoma State, or Kenny Taylor, who went to Texas. The men's program disintegrated. It cast a cloud over the entire program. Then came the women. Not only a trip to the Final Four, but also one of the great stories of a reunion. And something that, although time might have healed some of Baylor's wounds, a Final Four trip or time can't heal the wound caused by a separation from a family member. Sophia Young, however, has enjoyed a blissful reunion. 21-year-old Sophia Young misses her mother.
I can't take it anymore. It's just like it makes me break down and just cry.
She left home in the West Indies 6 years ago to come to the U.S. as part of a foreign exchange program. Having never touched a basketball until her arrival in the U.S. and then being a virtual no-name to college recruiters, she never dreamed she would become one of the country's top players and not return home.
Me and Mom were pretty close before I left, and it was kind of hard just leaving.
How many of us at 15 years of age would walk out our door and say, I don't know when I'll see you again. I'm going to the United States for an opportunity to get an education.
Sophia's American experience began in Shreveport, Louisiana at Evangel Christian Academy. After playing 1 year of basketball, she developed a passion for the sport.
Every time I felt lonely or anything, I would go and play basketball because it was my way out of not thinking about my family or not thinking about home.
Just before her senior year, she sought out help in developing her knowledge of the sport. The school's track coach gave her the number of a local AAU coach, but Sophia had to fight to get his help.
One night the phone rang, and this kind of a strange accent young lady was on the other end, and she requested that I would help her teach her the game of basketball. And I politely told her that I was a busy guy at this time in my life and wasn't going to be able to do that.
Sophia didn't quit there. She tried again.
This time I said, listen, I wish you all the luck in the world, but I am not going to be able to help you.
I was really disappointed whenever he said no to me or whatever, because I know that I could get better and I know that I can play. And so all I wanted was somebody to work with me.
Sophia called for the third time.
Next week, same little accent voice called me. My wife got involved with it and said, Bo, you need to help this kid. I said, you meet me up at my church.
Roberts thought Sophia wouldn't be able to handle the tough workout and would give up.
She was totally wiped out. I mean, there wasn't a dry thread on this kid. With those dark eyes and total sweat running down her face, she looked at me and she said, if you'll just show me what to do and tell me what to do, I'll be better every time you see me. And man, it emotionally got me that day. I immediately got on the phone and called my daughter.
Robert's daughter, Jennifer, is a women's basketball assistant coach at Baylor University.
He was just like, man, you guys need to get over here and see this girl. Myself and Kim came and watched Sophia work out, and Sophia went up for a rebound. She was around the rim, and Kim looked at me, and we were just like, oh my goodness, this girl can play.
What you saw was athleticism. You didn't see the knowledge of the game of basketball at that time because she had not played it.
There wasn't very many colleges that recruited me. It wasn't a big thing or a big deal. I didn't receive many letters or anything like that.
So Baylor got a commitment from her before anyone else saw in Sophia what they saw. Now a junior, the diamond in the rough shines bright for the Lady Bears, leading the team to its most successful season ever. Still missing from this success story was Sophia's mom, who she'd only been able to visit once in the past 6 years.
We take for granted when a player gets homesick that lives in the United States that we can call her mom and dad and say, come get her, or she's on her way home, she needs a hug. Sophia doesn't have that luxury. It is an ordeal for her mother to get a visa to come over here and see her.
After years of trying, this past weekend, Sophia's mom finally got the chance to visit the United States. And for the first time, Sophia played basketball with her mom in the stands watching. And her mom got to see her cut down the nets in Tempe as Baylor is on its way to the Final Four for the first time. A remarkable story of persistence and courage, and all the more remarkable because she just hasn't played basketball that long.
Reese, she's been playing basketball for 5 years. When I think about that, I started playing basketball when I was 12 years old. Sophia Young's skills are already up to par. She could probably play in the WNBA already. But what's most impressive to me is I watch her with her teammates. She's such a leader. They make a turnover, she just goes back down the court, and I think that's great. It shows that she's very humble, and I think she's a really good player because of her attitude.
She has a terrific attitude, and she's made a commitment, but the Baylor staff has really also made a tremendous commitment. People like Jennifer Roberts that have helped her hone those skills and the intricacies, the footwork that is required to play at the highest level, Division I basketball, and on the national stage that we're going to see in Indiana.
Well, they also talked about her being near the rim. You can tell she can jump so high. Every time she does that turnaround jumper, it's right over the top of players. That's 6'4", 6'5". I really love her athleticism, and I don't think you can really teach that, but they've done a great job of helping her with her footwork, and she's very explosive off the floor.
She's going to have an opportunity to showcase those skills on the largest stage in the women's game, the Final Four in Indianapolis. That's coming up on Sunday. When we return here on our Women's Championship Special, we'll look ahead to the other two regional finals. 2 teams are in the Final Four. 2 more will join them. We're back after this.
This NCAA Women's Basketball Championship Special is brought to you by H&R Block and H&R Block Financial Advisors.